Welcome back to the 29th episode of Learn Portuguese with me. Today we are breaching the 24-hour benchmark. And this is crazy. We are learning Portuguese for actually one day, one complete day. And I haven't learned Portuguese outside of this, but yeah, my subconscious is for sure working, and I sleep, and this is where you actually learn. But outside of this, I haven't learned anything. So let's get back into today's episode. Today we have a special episode due to the 24-hour benchmark. We are starting with chat. And just keep plugging the monitor again for better audio. Okay, what we are gonna do today is one of my secrets to get fluent. And as you know, my main objective is to train the muscles in the mouth, okay? To train the muscles in our mouth. Because language is something, or has to be something unconscious. And your muscles, it's like muscle memory, okay? They have to, to be fluent, you have to say all the things hundreds of times, okay? So what we are gonna do today is we are simulating a conversation, and ChatGPT is so nice for this. I did this with French and it really helped me, and also like Italian, but French, I started with this idea and this got me pretty quick fluent, okay? So I'm gonna show you. I don't know what is going to happen, because yeah, we're still in the beginner phase. But we're gonna set a comparison. We're gonna get a reference point to compare in maybe the next 24 hours. And yeah. So I want to say hola. Today I want to speak, or vamos falar pouco português juntos. So together. Let's speak a little bit Portuguese together, and then he should be adjusted to the Portuguese language. So otherwise he would be English. Okay. Olá, vamos falar junto. Vamos falar pouco português juntos.
Se tiver alguma coisa específica que você quer praticar ou tópico em mente, é só me dizer. Tô pronto para irmos a fundo com precisão no que precisar.
Por favor, fala lento e claro.
Entendido. Vou me concentrar em falar de forma clara, direta e sem rodeios. Se precisar de qualquer ponto específico ou aprofundamento, é só pedir. Vamos em frente.
Por favor, fala. Hey. Okay. So we are straight stumbling across what we want to say. And this is stop. Parar, okay? So this is what I also want to add to our language islands, because now we are really finding out what we need, okay? And this is like little words like shoutouts, like stop, okay? And now you really get to know what is missing, okay? Parar. Okay, now I want to say speak slowly, so I say fala mais devagar, more slowly. Okay, and you could also just analyze what he did say, okay? Fala mais devagar e com frase curta.
Sem problema. Vou falar mais devagar e usar frases mais curtas. Assim, qualquer ponto fica bem direto e sem confusão. Sempre que precisar, continuamos.
Okay, and this is for now. In the beginning, it's it's not really a conversation. You need a lot of stops, okay? But yeah, usar frase mais curtas. I think for the imperative, when I say use phrases, use short phrases, you say just like usar. Maybe use short sentences, please. Por favor, utilize frases.
Por favor, utilize frases curtas.
Frases curtas. Okay, so this is the next thing. Shoutouts, statements. Yeah, I think it's a statement. It's not really a question. So let's pick here. Utilize frases curtas. Huh? Use short phrases, please. Utilize falar. So, por favor, utilize frases curtas.
Por favor, utilize frases curtas.
Por favor, utilize frases.
Por favor, utilize frases curtas.
It's like frases. First phrase, and then por favor, utilize frases.
Por favor, utilize frases curtas.
Okay, curtas. Por favor, utilize frases curtas. Okay, this is okay. I think we already stumbled across this like às vezes. It's not às vezes. Frases curtas. Okay? Yeah. Fala, speak slowly. Fala devagar and clear. Clearly or clearly, do you think? Fala lenta e claramente.
Fale lenta e claramente.
Fala. I think we actually know this, but yeah. Speak slow and clear. I don't know, slowly and clearly? Because it's usually an adverb, because it's referring, this adjective is referring to this verb, so it's an adverb. But I don't know from how it sounds like, it's weird. Fala, devagar. Oh, what did he say? Lenta e claramente. Lenta e claramente. Okay. Okay, let's get back to it. So, trust the process in the beginning. It's quite how to say this? Mühsam. Tedioso, like tedious in English. Laborious. Okay, never heard this. Tedious. I thought tedious is also like an... Yeah. Alright. Let's get back. And there he's using assim, shim, qualquer, ponto, qualquer. Let's look for qualquer. I want to know this word. Any. Okay, this is important. This is really important. This is really important. Any. And then let us... Because, like, something is algo, but what is someone? Sometimes is às vezes. Someone. Alguém. Okay, we encountered this.
Alguém.
Okay. Let's try another one, okay? Olá, vamos falar um pouco português juntos hoje.
Olá, vamos sim. Podemos conversar sobre qualquer aspecto que você queira. Que tema ou que tipo de prática você gostaria de começar?
Hoje quero falar sobre as coisas de que gosto.
Ótimo. Diga-me uma coisa de que você gosta e eu vou responder para continuarmos com clareza.
Okay, we could actually just continue this, but yeah, you can try. So in the future, don't look at what is written there, okay? But for now, we can really look at this and connect what we are hearing with what is said, and this, yeah, we can actually understand this. We can conversate about any aspect that you like. Do you have or do you do you have some what do you have, or do you have a specific type, the practice, your what you like to practica, what you like to start with? Ottimo, like, yeah, perfect. Tell me one thing that you like, and I'm going to respond for continuing with clarity. So yeah, we continue. And what do you want to say? I want to say in my normal temps libre, in my free time, I like to learn languages. Nummer in my a mina tempo livre, o meu tempo livre gosto de aprender as línguas. Maybe. O meu tempo livre gosto de aprender as línguas.
Entendido. Isso é ótimo, porque aprender línguas abre muitas portas. Você tem alguma língua em particular que quer aprender depois?
Okay, let's study this. Entendido. Entendido is I heard this or I understood this. This is optimal because learning languages abre is opening a lot of doors. Okay, we need to study this vos a little bit more. We encounter this so many times. I think this is do you have. Some languages, in particular, that you like to learn after, that you like to learn then, maybe after or then. But yeah, okay, that's fine. Quero, or neste momento aprendo português, mas quero começar a aprender. What is also? Também espanhol. No futuro. Neste momento aprendo português, mas quero começar também no futuro com espanhol.
É uma transição lógica, já que há semelhanças. Quando se sentir confortável com o português, podemos explorar como iniciar o espanhol de forma eficaz.
Fala-me algo sobre o mundo. O mundo.
O mundo é vasto e diverso, com muitos países, culturas e línguas. Cada um tem histórias únicas que podemos descobrir, aprender e compartilhar.
O que fazer? O que fazes? O que fazes hoje?
Hoje vou continuar aqui, ajudando você com o que precisar. E você, o que pretende fazer depois de nossa conversa?
Okay. This is você. Okay. That's nice. This is nice. This is nice and really important to really hear the. I like her Portuguese. I like her Portuguese, and it's clear and e você. E. This is not like e. It's more like e você. O que pretende fazer depois de nossa conversa? Today I'm going to continue here, ajudando. You. This is like you. This is always like you. Você. Okay, erklär mir. Erklär mir. No. Explain me. Explique-me. Okay. Explique-me a palavra. Explique-me a palavra você. Porque não compreendo. Não compreendo isto palavra. Por favor, explique-me a palavra você, porque não compreendo isto palavra.
Você é o pronome usado no português brasileiro para se referir à segunda pessoa de forma formal ou neutra. É como dizer você em vez de tu e é o padrão no Brasil.
Is the pronoun used in Portuguese Brazilian for referring a following person, the form formal or neutral? Você. Okay. So it's to be polite. It's to be polite when you want to be polite. So,
Educada.
educada. Okay. Okay, I want to say in the beginning and in the end. Como se diz in the beginning e in the ending em português. Como se diz in the beginning e in the end em português.
In the beginning se diz no começo ou no início. In the end se diz no fim ou no final.
Okay, this is not that hard. Inizio, like the beginning. Inicio, like inizio is like inicial, and in the end, fin. Okay, final. Okay, this is this is easy. Let's write this down. It's like little words. Talvez. I think we should use talvez sometimes. Transmissão. No ini. But this is more like ini. What was that? What? No. Inizio. No. Final. Final. No. I don't know. No endo. Começo. No fim. Começo. Alright. Pode falar, muito devagar. Okay, and this is hard work, but this we really need, okay? Trust time. And I hope this chat voice is loud enough. So, no início, no começo. In the beginning, it is. What is it is? I think you just say. How to say it is in Portuguese? Because in Italian you just say e, and in French you have to say il est. Yeah. No início é pouco difícil para mim, mas com pouco de aprendizagem, I hope it will be. Yeah, we have to use the it will be. Será. It will be. Maybe we are just. It will be good. It will be. Yeah, okay. It will be.
Será.
Será. Okay. Será. I hope. I think we encountered this. This is like something like spare, okay? Espero, okay?
Espero.
Espero que. Okay, these are all important words. Espero que será. I hope it will be. Espero que será mais fácil. Okay. No início, falar com te é pouco difícil, mas espero que será mais fácil com pouco do tempo.
Com certeza. No início.
What is happening? Where is the sound? Okay, I don't know where the sound is. We're gonna start this again, but for now, com certeza. Okay. This is also important because in you can say certeza com certeza, but you can say 100%, like in French, or 100%, or in Portuguese 100%. Or in Italiano si dice certo. certo, alla prossima, certo, andiamo a farlo, adesso, con certezza, mit Sicherheit. Sure, sure. Com certeza. Sure. Com certeza. But no início é normal sentir pouco de dificuldade, mas com o tempo e prática, tudo se torna mais natural. E evolução é parte do processo. The evolution is part of the process, okay? So, what we else want to say? Okay, let's just start again, okay? We're starting all over. And from scratch. And now we're trying to have our first real conversation, okay? Hola. I don't know why this is not working, and I don't know why this is so crazy. Usually I think it doesn't behave like this. Okay, maybe this was it with today's episode for now, for the ChatGPT exercise. Because this was quite hard. No, yeah, it was quite hard, but it should be in the beginning. Like, this was the first thing. And the next time we're gonna have a better base. Yeah. How do we try? We tried again, maybe. But I don't know what is happening there. Okay. But for now, the actual thing I want to do is... It's filling. This is crazy. Imagine. Remember the first episode? There were nothing. But I want to get this cleaner. But for now, we want to fill this, okay? With what? This. Oh, we also have to do this again. And this is for the future, for soon. But I want to get through this, okay? Deep through all these topics, okay? And add them to our mind map. So the present tense. Is there any more? So I want to get through the present tense. Give me a quick overview about everything important about the present tense in Portuguese. So I think there's not that. Okay, normal endings. Okay, yeah, subject pronouns, yeah. Things happening now. Okay, came across them. Yeah, you dropped this. Progressive, yeah. Portuguese uses estou a falar, I'm speaking. Okay, yeah, we can study the progressive a little bit more. So give me a quick summary of the progressive, about the present progressive for one screenshot. So we are starting to fill the gaps. Estou a falar. And imagine, for these moments, just singing one song and repeating this all over. Estou a falar mais português, falar com as coisas de que gosto, me falar sobre as coisas. Okay, no. Alright, I think we are done with the present tense. Alright. The past tense we studied in the, I don't know, I think we studied pretty good. I think we're done with this. For now, we don't need any more information. Yeah. Not for now. Future tense. Is this a topic we want to encounter now? I think we make it like this, okay? This will be another topic. I want to get a more deep dives down. But there are other things, like the imperative, okay? Like the imperative, I tried to use in our conversation when you say like falar, okay? Usually the imperative is like when you have like the forms like falo, falash, fala, fala, fale, falamos. It's just a shorter form like fala, uti, or dime. So give me a quick summary and also a summary for one quick screenshot for the imperative in the Portuguese language. It would be nice also to get a comparison between the Portuguese and the Brazilian language. Give commands, request. Okay. So give commands, requests, or instructions. Yeah, like fala, fale. Okay, like we learned this. This is mais educado, so more polite. Mais educado. But educado is for me like educated. Yeah, falemos. Yeah, let's do this together. And falem, like when you speak to a lot of people. Do this! Okay? But yeah, English is so easy. Like you say, do this. And English doesn't have really a mais educado forma. So in English, I think you also just say do this, let's do this, do this. Yeah, English is pretty. I know the English language is. Maybe you have to study it a little bit more in the literary sense, because there's like Shakespeare. But otherwise, maybe I'm primed because my French teacher said all the time. Well, she was actually also an English teacher, so she knows the English language. And she said the English language is very primitive. And yeah, I don't know, English. I have a different view and a different feeling of the English language. My English is not perfect, but it's more second nature than the other languages for sure. And English, like also the life in Germany, it's full of the English language, okay? And yeah, for more than 20 or almost 20 years, I'm learning English actually. This is crazy. And then sometimes you worry about, my Portuguese is not that good. Why do I can't understand them? Why do I can't speak fluently? Maybe it's because you're learning Portuguese since a couple of weeks, even since 1 year, since 2 years, since 3 years, and it's even harder than English, and you're not learning it for like 20 years, and everything in your life is English, and even when your mother is speaking with English words, and everything is English. Maybe English is the world language. So, to follow. Now follow. Subjunctive, okay. There's like the present subjunctive. But yeah, it's like, we can build this pretty easy. And also, another important thing in this is like the intonation. Like if you say follow, speak. But if you say speak, okay, this is different. So intonation is very important. So how to form this imperative? Because usually there's like two. Yeah. Okay, this is easy. Okay, again, one screenshot summary with everything, with the summary of the last 2 messages you sent me. Okay, this is nice for now. This is nice. This is what I want. And this is also like time-wise from our time. We will arrange this in the future soon. Conditional. Yeah, conditional is also such a nice topic. I really like the conditional. Non so cosa dovrei dire. Dovrei. What I should say. This is such a nice topic. I really like conditional, and it's not that hard. It's not that hard, really. And it's so nice because this is also like verb 2, verb 1, and verb 2. And if you conjugate this, you can simply use the infinitive, okay? So stay tuned. And also the passive, we're gonna do in another episode. But let's look at the passive, because sometimes, like, when I learned Latin in school, I actually didn't learn Latin in school. We had Latin, but I didn't learn. Passive was like, oh, it was so fucking hard. It was so hard, so hard, so hard, so hard. But passive is actually not that hard. Sometimes you just have to arrange the sentence a little bit different. So, what about the passive in the Portuguese language? Like, I know in the Latin language it's quite hard because there you have to learn new forms, new things. But then in Italian and French, I hadn't the sense or the feeling that this is hard, because you just sometimes have to arrange the sentence differently. So what about the Portuguese language? What about the Portuguese slang? She's lang. She's lang. Shout out to my friend Bennett, and who's the other guy? Yeah, last year when we were in Berlin, we met a guy from, what was his name? From London, and he told us about the slang. And you used to say in Germany, you say she's bad. No, yeah, you actually say in Germany she's bad. She's bad, bad. But they say she's lang. So if you're maybe from London or elsewhere, tell me something. Comment something about the slang in your mother language. Okay. Okay, and this is actually not that hard. Past participle you have to know. Okay. But I thought in Italian and French you also don't have to use special passive verb forms. Okay. And what about Italian? Yeah, no. Now, what about Spanish? Yeah, and this is not that hard. So, okay. And what about Latin? Yeah. Yeah. This is what I meant. Like, yeah. And what about English? I think English is again also not that hard. You just have to rearrange the sentence. The book is written, yeah. I think, yeah. Yeah. And what about German? I think German is hard. This is crazy because I don't know anything of that, okay? I don't know anything of that. Werden plus Partitiv 2. Die Tür ist geschlossen. Okay, this is like, I think the norm. Okay, yeah. So, yeah, passive is not that hard. Good to know. We are continuing. For now, we are done with this. Oops. I don't want to do this. Yeah. So, we encountered the regular verbs and the irregular verbs. Okay. You know where? It was here. Regular verbs, irregular verbs. Okay. Let me get for these, the past participle. This would be nice. This would be very interesting. Where to use the past participle, because like the past participle you usually use, especially in the past, when you have like the compound tense, like in Italian o mangiato, like mangiato is the past participle. But in Portuguese, I heard that you, for the past, you usually use, what do you usually use? You use usually like different endings, so the compound tense is not that used. So when do you use this past participle? So I think this was like in passive, but passive voice, okay. Adjectives. Yeah, there is like a compound tense for sure, but does not normally say use the yeah. Okay. It's for this. Okay. Passive, adjective, and compound tense. We still gonna save this because these are usually important. But yeah. Right. Participle. Is this spelled right? I don't know. Alright. So, another topic covered. Then we have actually gender, number. This I think we can look at in the next episode. I want to show you something there. Articles we have. And yeah, I think we are finished for today. So we're gonna see us in the next episode. I should translate this. Okay. For now, hasta próxima.